Alright lads, so Season 7 of Arena has officially started, and with that we have the new updates to Arena. Is Arena now worth playing, and has Arena gotten better? And the short answer is yes. The long answer is also yes, but technically no. There's one thing that was basically a downgrade, and that's what we're here to talk about in this video. Before we do though, let's really go over the dev comments that we did talk about a couple days ago. So of course the Arena stuff that was mentioned is already implemented to the game right now. 5x IT should hopefully come out by the end of this month, and the Senkamon skip feature was confirmed today actually that it's only going to be for new Senkamon towers, therefore also confirming that we are getting more Senkamon towers. Now that shouldn't come as a surprise, but I do believe it's going to drop May 5th, and that means we are getting a new Senkamon character. Who that character will be, I don't know, don't even know the link, but hopefully it's a fun character. But anyway, let's talk about the changes to Arena, especially for this new season. So the first big change you will notice is the Arena license, and starting off with this was the thing that got downgraded, unfortunately. And it really does suck because the license right now is still way too overpriced. You shouldn't be buying this at least more than once. Once is enough in my opinion. Buy it once just to get the materials and that's about it. The materials that you do get allow you to max out your Arena characters, and that's really why you should buy it just once if you plan to play Arena a lot. Other than that, I've maybe bought this like 4 times in the last year, and that's really about it. But I do spend money on this game. And even though I am someone that does spend money on this game, I still think it's way too overpriced. And if I'm saying that, I feel like Kellogg should definitely do something about it, because if someone that spends money on the game doesn't even want to buy it, then you're clearly doing something wrong. 250 orbs is way too much. It's basically equivalent to like £30 worth of orbs on a battle pass like this. Nah. So what was changed? So the first thing you will notice is the 6-star summer ticket is now, you get it from the get-go, from 10 points. Very easily done, instead of it being the final reward for 3,500 points. Really do like that, because there have been times where I did purchase the license pass, or the golden license, and almost never finished it. And if I didn't finish it, I would have felt like I wasted orbs. Because of course, the 6-star ticket is something that you definitely don't want to miss up on, especially if you do buy the golden license. And being able to get it from the get-go from 10 points is actually really nice. The second thing that would change is that they've now added link stop potions, which is great. They talked about that a couple days ago. I thought it was a good thing. Unfortunately, it was not a good thing, because what they didn't tell us is that it was replacing a certain item. The large attribute scrolls to max out Transcendence is now removed from the license. Before, with the gold license, you would get 50 large attribute scrolls of every attribute color: mind, heart, speed, tech, and power. Now you don't get that. So what should have happened is that they should have added the link stop potions on top of already having the attribute scrolls. But unfortunately, with the addition of the link stop potions, they've now removed the attribute scrolls. And in my opinion, that is not an equivalent exchange. That is worse value, because you can farm link stop potions. You cannot farm large attribute scrolls. You can get them from the weekly quest, you can get them from epic raids, but you are limited to how many you can get per week or per month. So it really does suck in my opinion to see this golden license lose value when it already didn't have good value to begin with. What should be happening is that it should be getting better, not worse. And unfortunately, this has gotten worse. Now, to me, it's not the end of the world, because I don't buy it anyway, and when I do, I buy it for the certificates. So it's not like this is going to change my mind from buying it. If I ever do want to get more certificates, I would buy it for that, not for the link stop potions, not for the large attribute scrolls. And I believe the overall potions that you do get from maxing out the entire license is like 1,000 potions, which you can get in like 20 minutes. So yeah, that's definitely a downgrade. K-Lab, bad job. That's not a good thing. The next change is in the exchange shop. Now, for the most part, the prices haven't really changed. They are still a tad bit overpriced, especially the champion and hero certificates. They are a bit overpriced in my opinion, but we will talk about why it's not that bad in a few minutes time. They have also added Hogoku wheels and Hogokus, which is nice, just extra way to get Hogokus per month, and it's, 200 medals for that. That's not too bad. And I believe these weren't always here, but you can also buy droplets, jewels, and crystals. I don't really recommend it, because you can also easily farm them now thanks to the buff that we did get to the Kisuke training grounds. But yeah, that's an option if you for some reason want them. The 6-star ticket is still 2,000 medals. You can now also buy 10 Bracelet tickets for 1.2k. Don't really think that's worth it, but again, that option is there. And again, once more, the orbs have also stayed the same price. 400 for the 25 orbs, definitely recommend buying that. Also recommend buying the 6-star ticket, but the extra 100 orbs that you can get are 8,000 medals, 2,000 medals per month, basically. Again, a tad bit overpriced, but the reason why it isn't bad right now is because of the end game rewards that you get for finishing the game. So one of the big problems that Arena does face is that people leave, and you don't get rewarded for staying into a game. However, that has now changed. For playing an entire game of Arena, you will now get rewarded with the following set of rewards. So what you can see on your screen right now is the rewards for winning a game in rank 1. So your very first win with any character, these are the rewards that you do get. The Hogakus, which is definitely the most important part, you get if you win, if you lose, and it doesn't matter what rank you are. So if you finish an arena game, you get 1 Hogaku rewarded. Now, 1 Hogaku isn't a lot, especially when you need like 50 plus to max a character, but it is nice, especially seeing that Caleb have been making more ways to get Hogakus, which I can definitely appreciate. Now, of course, before you complain, Transcendent Zone would have been the most ideal thing to come back. We would love for Transcendent Zone to come back because it was absolutely broken, but unfortunately, Caleb aren't bringing it back, and they have clearly no intentions to bring it back. And what they are doing instead is just adding more ways to get Hogakus. Epic Rate, especially the Awakened version, if you farm it, does drop a lot of Hogakus. Guild Quest, you can now get Hogakus daily if you are lucky enough, and now for Arena, if you play a game and finish a game, you are now getting 1 Hogaku. So over time, this isn't like the best way to farm Hogakus, but if you are just playing Arena for other reasons, you are now just getting rewarded for it. So for someone like me and my guild that does play Arena, for now finishing a game, which is something that we normally do anyway, we are now getting extra rewards. So again, I can't complain about that. It's only a benefit in my opinion. Additionally, what you can also see is that we are getting arena coins and also arena medals for the exchange shop. So like I mentioned, some of the items in the exchange shop are still a tad bit overpriced, but now you can farm these medals. Previously to this update, the only way to get these arena medals was by ranking up your characters, which can take quite a while, especially in the higher leagues, and also, you know, finishing seasons. So every 2 weeks you would get like maybe potentially 1,000 if you rank high enough. So there wasn't really a way to farm these medals. Now you can. And in rank 1 for winning a game, I can get 20 medals. And by winning a game in R9, for example, in the higher leagues, again, kind of encouraging to actually push with a certain character and play in the high ranks, you're now getting 40 for a win. That's in rank 9, so I would assume in rank 10 you'd get 50. So if you are playing rank 10 games and you're winning your games, you can farm these medals, and you can eventually buy stuff from the shop. So I think this is actually a pretty good thing they've done for Arena, and it definitely encourages you to be in the higher leagues. At the same time, it also, most importantly, encourages you to finish games and not leave early if you know you're about to lose. Now, to my knowledge, by losing games, you just get half the rewards, so half the arena medals and half the arena coins, which again is not too bad. The most important part, though, the Hogaku, is always given regardless if you win or lose. As for the spheres, they do change depending on your rank. If you're in the lower ranks, you're going to get the small spheres, and if you're in the higher ranks, you're going to get the large spheres. And the sphere you do get depends on the character you're using. If you bring a technique character, you're getting the opposite of that, so a speed sphere. If you bring a mind character, you're getting a heart sphere. If you bring a heart character, you're getting a mind sphere. Power is going to get tech, and speed is going to get power. So pretty good system overall. Again, I really do like this. It encourages people to play games, encourages people to finish games, and you know, if you're ever down on Hogakus and you have no place to go to get them, Arena's a place to farm them. So I think it's a very, very good upgrade. And the last thing to talk about, the hype thing for me personally, is the trophy milestones. So a lot of people don't understand that you can actually get 1,000 free orbs by playing Arena. And all you gotta do, you have to basically get 970 wins. It's a lot of wins to ask for, but this is something that you don't have to do in a day. You can slowly work towards this. And the great thing about this is that they've now lowered the requirements. So before, to get the first 1,000 orbs, it was 100,000 trophies. And a few months ago, they did make it so if you're in rank 1 to 5 and lose a game, you still get medals. So technically, you don't even have to win now. All you got to do is just play games more often than not, especially in the lower ranks, and you're going to be slowly building up trophies. But what they've also done, which I really love about this, is that instead of adding more trophy milestones, instead of making it so I have to get like 400 more wins, they've lowered it. So to get 1,000 orbs beforehand was 100,000 trophies. Now it's 65,000. So that's basically 350 less games that you now have to play to get the 1,000 trophies. And in addition to that, they've now added 400 more free orbs. So for someone like me that's already gotten the 100k and already gotten the 1,000 free orbs, boom, I've now gotten 400 free orbs. So the overall total orbs you can now get from Arena is 1,400 orbs. Really, really good, especially now that they've lowered it, so you don't even need to get 100k points. Now you need 97k. So they've added more orbs and lowered the requirement to get said orbs. If you aren't playing Arena, these are the reasons too. I know Arena can be quite boring, especially if you don't like the game mode. I personally really like it. The biggest problem with me was just the lack of a reason to play it. And I feel like now, the reasons are starting to get there. I still believe there need to be more reasons to play this game mode, especially for the casual players, but you have 1,400 orbs sitting there for you to take, and all you gotta do, just play this game mode, right? It's there for you. You don't have to win. If you lose, you're still getting Hogakus, and you're still getting the medals if you are playing within rank 1 to 5, which is where the more active people are, because not everyone is in the higher ranks, so games can take a tad bit to start in the higher ranks, but in the lower leagues, you can instantly get into a game, and you're gonna get some good rewards. Orbs, and also Hogaku. So overall, this update to Arena is actually really, really good. Unfortunately, it's not perfect because, again, the license lost value. At the end of the day, though, I don't even buy it anyway, so it's not even that big of a deal for me. For what I'm looking at, though, is that a game mode that I always play anyway. I'm now getting extra rewards for playing it, and I just got rewarded 400 extra orbs. Can't complain about that. And the great thing about the trophy milestone, lastly, is that they also did mention in the news is that they plan to eventually add more milestones. So it's 1,400 orbs now, but let's say in 6 months' time, it might be 2,000 orbs. We don't know when they're going to do it, but they have plans to add more orbs for the milestones. So if you are someone that eventually does push to the 100,000 trophy milestone in the future, when they add more milestones, you might not even have to play. They might give you an extra 200 orbs when they update the milestone once more. So overall, I feel like this is a really good update, and this definitely adds the value and adds to the reason to play this game mode. And the only negative I can say right now is just the license. The license needs to get worked on, and it needs to be more worthwhile. 250 orbs for what you get is just not worth it. And once Caleb eventually realized that and make it worthwhile and buying or purchasing, then I feel like this game mode would be perfect. They have already confirmed for the most part that we will be eventually getting more game modes in the future. When that will happen, we don't know, but when they do, it's probably going to be a fun change, and it will make Arena more fun. So Arena has been a slow progress. It has been slowly getting better, and right now I feel like Arena is in a really good position. So let me know what you like to think about these changes. Does this give you a reason to play Arena? For me, it's gotten me excited to play Arena once more, so I can't personally complain. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.